tires of
Yeah, tough to kind of grasp what happened with that replay. We'll see if we can get back a little bit. And you are not clear, buddy. Not clear. And that, again, hit a hill.
There's the 15 of Tanner, jumps to the inside, and then it was a block by the 40 of Dean Thompson. And
Hill winning at Homestead, Miami.
Yeah, that's late in the replay.
Drivers hoping to get into the next round as Drew Dollar. Oh, and some significant contact behind him. DeSavino is involved in that one again. Sam Mayer, in just his fourth start of the season, he is about a quarter mile away from winning for the first time. Mayer has done it. He has won at Bristol. Win situation to advance to the next round of the playoffs. What a place to get your first career win. It's Bristol, baby, for Chandler Smith. The road has not been easy, but it is a smooth road to the finish, and the checkered flag tonight at Bristol. Ty Majeski wins in the Truck Series for the first.
You've got one happy little brother, Kurt.
Faced a couple trumps, but I tell you, Chandler Smith got the job done. That was impressive to watch. I mean, you have to execute in all those areas, and he did. And
hello everyone, and welcome to the Bristol Motor Speedway for the Craftsman Truck Series Round of 8 opener here at the UNO H200 as we are green and underway from Bristol. Zane Smith and Parker Kligerman on the front row as we get underway and ready to race. Behind them, you got Craftsman lurking. Majeski already 3 wide, nearly some contact being made. Behind us, there's trouble. We got trucks spinning in the back going. That's Ben Rhodes, some damage. But it's a 15 of Tanner Gray who is around, bringing the first caution of the night out here in Bristol. As the chaos begins, you see right there, the 99 of Ben Rhodes clips Tanner Gray, spins him in the inside wall. The 99 gets hit there, so damage to one of our championship contenders, 99 of Ben Rhodes. That is big. We'll see how it will affect his playoff chances as he sends Tanner Gray to the inside wall, who then sends Rhodes some damage. But Tanner Gray goes around, no one out of the race. Everyone continues. Got Jack Wood trying to do the Hail Melon, but it is not working for him here out of turn 4. Unsuccessful nonetheless. Meanwhile, we got another truck around. Who the world? That's the Haley Deegan's gone around. The 13. Deegan gets turned by Carson Hosevar coming across the start finish line right here. See, Hosevar just hooks Deegan, sends her spinning and into the inside wall. Deegan will go. Damage will be sustained, and the caution will wave. Well, caution was already out. You're going to see a replay here of Deegan getting turned in the inside wall. Hard lick right there. Then right up to the path of Dean Thompson. Of course, runs right into Haley Deegan. A little bit of damage sustained by Carson Quaffle in the 7 as well. But back at the front, it is still going to be Zane Smith and William Sawalich now battling for the race lead. Zane Smith on the inside, Sawalich on the outside. Zane Smith takes the lead away from Sawalich. He's clear. He takes that position, drives off here into turn 1 and 2 with the race lead. Sawalich like a Majeski third as Craftsman and Kligerman fight for the 4th position. Great run so far for Zane Smith, trying to punch his ticket to the championship 4 to have a chance to fight for his first Craftsman Truck Series championship here at NR2003. Of course, last season it was Nemechek the champion, not Zane Smith. As now the caution's out, we got another incident. Looks like this time is the 22 of Stephen Melazzi has got involved into an incident here, getting turned by the 75, no, the 44. He gets turned by the 44 of Danny Bone up into the outside wall, head-on hit. And then gets a little bit of contact in the back end from Connor Jones' 66 truck there. But this situation 3 wide, not working out here at Bristol, and into the wall goes Stephen Melazzi. Significant contact made with a couple of other trucks as well. At the front, Zane Smith continues to lead this race. Back underway now on lap number 20. Zane Smith leads over Ty Majeski, who runs in 2nd, Kligerman 3rd, Sawalich 4th, and Craftsman in 5th as we are green. Oh, we got Tanner Gray, Daniel Dye coming down pit road behind us. What's going on there? And then Connor Jones merging onto the track as well. Look at all these trucks going through pit road. Caution is out on the racetrack again. Another caution here at Bristol. The chaos continues. Oh, we got trucks upside down, flipping into turn 3 and 4. That is Bailey Curry and the 41 with the 42 of Carson Hosevar. See, Hosevar gets turned head on the outside wall. Huge hit for him. He bounced off the wall. He gets stuck. It launched at the wall, freezing. T-bones Bailey Curry, launches him up and over. Then Curry topples over Hosevar. That's both Nice Motorsports trucks. Well, 2 out of the 4 of them completely destroyed here. I mean, look at this hard crash for Curry and Hocevar freezing, or one of our championship contenders, T-Bones Curry, and that's going to be a big damage. It's going to knock Friesen out of this race. The 52 is done, and that is big playoff implications, as Stuart Friesen is going to be the first playoff driver to fall out of the race here at Bristol, wrecking into Curry and Hocevar. Big damage sustained by the 52, and that is going to put him in a very bad spot to try to advance the next couple of episodes at Talladega and Homestead. Now back underway, Zane Smith in the race lead, got Taylor Gray and Ty Majeski behind him, as he's had a strong start to this race. Caution's out again. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Looks like this time the 19 of Christian Eckes, another one of our playoff drivers and championship contenders involved in this. And I see Corey Heim hooks Christian Eckes, turns Heim around, and turns Eckes around. He spins. He says they continue on. They're fine, but still 2 more playoff drivers involved in incidents today, as it's going to be all about survival of the attrition here, as Zane Smith will continue to dominate this race at Bristol. Now changing the lead for some reason. Justin S. Carroll in the 90 is leading this race in a wild turn of events over Ben Rhodes, Jack Wood, Chase Purdy, and Brell Holmes, the top 5. And that was a very odd top 5 to have right now. Getting close to the end of the stage here. Carroll is leading. They're 3 wide behind him. The racing is intense. Oh, we got trouble. We got trucks crashing down the front stretch. Ankrum is involved. Multiple trucks wrecking on the bottom. We got a whole bunch. Zane Smith is in it. The 38 leading so many laps today. Jake Garcia is involved. The 56 of Timmy Hill gets turned down the track by Sanchez into Garcia. Sanchez gets involved in this incident. That's another one of our championship contenders here at Bristol getting involved. He's Caruth was into the wall. They were 4 wide. They were wrecking all over the place. Dean Thompson get involved. The 20 of Van Alst. You saw is that the 61 machine of Jake Drew goes around up there. Majeski and Heim catch a little bit of damage. Seems almost every playoff driver has had some sort of issue tonight. Unbelievable, as Justin Carroll leads at Bristol. Now Lawless Allen has taken the lead here in his Nice Motorsports truck over Tyler Ankrum and Danny Bone. What a top 3 we have going here at Bristol. Behind us, and we're still wrecking. There's Christian Eckes around, Zane Smith as well. Multiple championship contending trucks around here into 3 and 4. Caution comes out again as the wreck fest continues here in Bristol. This time it is Eckes, Zane Smith, and Corey Heim involved. Jake Drew collected, as well as Parker Kligerman. I see a huge crash. Eckes gets spun around. Zane Smith into the wall, sent there by Deegan. See Heim piles a big hit there from Heim. Jake Drew into Corey Heim, and just the chaos is all kicking off here in Bristol tonight. But Lawless Allen will continue to lead this race, as he is now the new force to be reckoned with after Zane Smith has been involved in a couple of incidents and has lost some track position. Still have the same lap trucks on the bottom. Carson Quaffle, Tanner Gray, Connor Jones, Daniel Dye. Contact Tanner Gray. Look out. That could be dicey, and it is dicey to the wall. Around goes Connor Jones into Ben Rhodes, then hit by Garcia. Caution again. And Eckes just piles right into the back of Connor Jones like an absolute buffoon. What are you doing? But the caution waves for that silly incident here at Bristol. And oh, there's smoke. Timmy Hill's truck is stuck in the pit wall, like in the pit barrier. What is going on here? Timmy Hill trying to come back on the track, then decides to get back into pit road. Just slams himself right into the pit entry wall right there. He's dead, bro. Timmy Hill is done for. That was a horrible crash for him. He's definitely out of the race after that. Lawless Allen will continue to be the control truck for this race, leading. Behind us, they continue to try to break the record for cautions, and up into the wall they go. We got trouble again. That is the 17 of Taylor Gray around. And another incident, Corey Heim gets collected in. And now Taylor Gray was one of the last couple of playoff drivers to really keep his truck clean. Well, that's no longer the case, as he gets hit right here by the 20 of Greg Van Alst, turned the outside wall and spun right down into Chase Purdy. And Taylor Gray goes around. Caution waves again here in Bristol. Back at the front of the field, same old, same old. Lawless Allen, Tyler Ankrum, Danny Bone. This continues to be the same. The caution out once again here. We have a huge pile up into 3 and 4. But it looks like we got trouble. Dean Thompson spinning in front of the pack, and he gets drilled by Jake Garcia. Up and over goes the 5 of Dean Thompson in a hellacious crash. Let's see how this all started. I see it's gonna do a. He's racing a 66 of Connor Jones, who gets dumped right there at the inside wall, and then there's smoke up ahead because Enfinger, Dye, and Jack Wood go up the wall. They save it, then Dean gets turned right up into the path of Garcia, who slams him up in the air. Dean Thompson, big contact, huge collision there. Caution, another truck around. That is Justin Carroll His truck has spun out. He led some laps. As Lawless Allen looks to be well on his way to a very strong performance today here in Bristol. I mean, really showing his skills, dominating this race just by surviving the attrition. Is leading over Tyler Ankrum and his teammate of Danny Bono. We got a big crash here to turn 1. Daniel died. Kligerman, oh, up and over goes Parker Kligerman in the 75. Big collisions. Here was a see Daniel Dye gets turned up on the outside wall there by Quaffle. Quaffle wrecks with Carroll and Kligerman. Kligerman slides right down to the path of Dean, who slams into him, sends Kligerman up and over. Jack Wood gets damaged as well. And the carnage continues here in Bristol. Connor Jones is coming up the racetrack. Look out. Big checkup by Sanchez. Same old Lawless Allen in the lead though. 3 wide though with Van Alst. Sanchez. Aggressive racing here at Bristol's going to shove Lawless Allen into the fence right there. Caution out on the track. Behind us there's some contact. Ben Rhodes is going around. Into the wall goes the 99. And we got a truck upside down. That is a 51 of Jack Wood. And did I just see Corey HEIM's truck on top of the safer barrier? Unbelievable. See, Justin Carroll gets turned into Carson Quaffle. Watch Corey HEIM's number 11 truck bounce off of Carroll's truck into the wall and go on top of the safer barrier. Crazy crashes happening here in Bristol. See, HEIM goes on top of the safer barrier and gets stuck. He is literally stuck on top of the safer barrier in one of the wildest crashes I have ever seen in my life. What is going on in Bristol tonight? Unbelievable. That's one of our championship contenders. But guess what? He's not going to be out of the race after being stuck on top of the safer barrier. That's unbelievable. And see, Connor Jones crashes the inside wall. Ben Rhodes' truck was spun around to the caution. And I don't even know what this race is anymore. Well, Grant Enfinger's leading here on lap 102. And we have another caution. Zane Smith is second. Taylor Gray is in third. See everyone come through. This is for some stage points here. Enfinger wins the stage. And we're just trying to find out what the heck happened this time, that is, to bring out the yellow. So we're looking at the 44 of Danny Bone. His machine back with Matty D. They were a ways back, but looks like something happened up ahead here as well. And indeed, there was a crash. Is that Nick Sanchez involved? One of our championship contenders? Indeed it was. It was Ty Majeski. Then indeed, Majeski gets turned hard into the wall by Jack Wood and slides up into Nick Sanchez's truck. And that is actually a second part of this caution flag, which actually started way back down the backstretch with the 44 of Danny Bone getting turned right here by Tyler Ankrum into the outside wall and gets hit there by Van Alst and sent into De Benedetto. Enfinger leads, continuing to do so here in this restart in the final stage. They're definitely wrecking behind him right now. Not quite, but they're really pushing it. 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide at Bristol. That ain't gonna work, boys. And around goes Daniel Dye. He's crashing Sanchez. We got another crash up ahead. That is Majeski and Quaffle involved in that one. And the caution will wave again here in Bristol in one of the more chaotic races in the history of the Craftsman Truck Series. Here's you see Quaffle on the wall. Majeski gets sent. He takes a hard rear end impact into that outside wall. And of course, it all started the 5 wide situation. I can't believe they did that. Enfinger's leading. Now we move on to just 3 to go. Now coming to just 2 laps to go at Bristol. Zane Smith has taken the lead from Enfinger. Zane Smith looking to clinch a spot in the championship 4 with a win here in Bristol. This will put him for a chance to fight for the championship to get the down in Phoenix, as all he has to do is hold off Grant Enfinger this final lap. That 23 is fast though. He is closed in. He got a great run there for 3 and 4. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank at Bristol for Zane Smith. Can he hold on? Get win number 4 on the season, make it to the championship 4, and defeat Enfinger, one of the best in the business here on the short tracks. To the final corner, he's going to do just that. Zane Smith, his ticket to the championship is punched. Zane Smith wins at Bristol. He's on to the championship 4. Enfinger is your runner-up. Corey HEIM comes home with a strong 3rd place finish to help his points out. Taylor Gray in 4th. Both Tricon trucks with good finishes. Stephen Malazzi in 5th. Ankrum, Purdy, Van Alst, Sawalich, and Sanchez, your top 10 at Bristol. So Nick Sanchez, the 4th playoff contender inside the top 10. See the races also on the left side of your screen. Ben Rhodes ends up in 12th. Majeski ends up in 18th. Then way down, you got Eckes down in 24th. And, of course, Stuart Friesen DNF'd all the way at the back of the grid. Rough day for him as we head back now to see the updated playoff grid heading into Talladega. Now we get up to the playoff grid. Of course, Zane Smith clinches his spot in the championship 4 in Phoenix with this huge win at Bristol. He will not have to worry about Talladega or Homestead, where Taylor Gray sits second with an incredible playoff run he's going on, plus 16 above the cut line. Corey Heim now 12 points to the good, running in third. And then Ty Majeski is on the playoff bubble of the Championship 4 and 4th, only 3 points above his teammate Ben Rhodes. Nick Sanchez stays neutral at 6 points out and 6th on the playoff grid. Eckes falls to 18 below the cut line, and Friesen has his work cut out for him at 21 points out heading to Talladega. So until Talladega, I hope you all have a good one.